Act number 12. And let's get started.
I see.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I never would have imagined that the narrator's voice, which is a good voice actor, would be the voice of Dandelion. I mean, he just doesn't look like he would have that kind of voice. I'm just thinking that I have to come back to FF15 after all this, which I'm looking forward to, but this game has been on my menu for a long time, and I knew it would take quite a while to get through it all. I mean, we haven't even done Hearts of Stone or Blood and Wine yet, and from what I hear, Blood and Wine is so massive, it's like having another... It's like basically having another full-fledged Witcher 3 game.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Kurt Dysart. That name sounds familiar.
Yes?
Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a Witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
Really, School of the Wolf.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a Witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this ship cost me?
I say an extra 53 gold. 53 crown. What do you think?
No, I'm afraid that's too much. but we're near a price I would consider reasonable. No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're
Really,
near
dude?
a price I would consider reasonable. No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would consider reasonable.
I guess. Will he even take 10%? No, he won't.
No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would
Dude.
consider reasonable. Yes, agreed.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key.
I've probably already been
And
there.
Good luck.
I just didn't realize it.
Her lad deals fist tank.
Well, it's a little bit high level. Thanks to the lovely Priscilla, Geralt now knew Ciri and I had struck a deal with Whoreson Jr., one of the big four bosses of the Novigrad underworld. It seemed a simple matter of finding Whoreson, having a chat, and getting out of him where to look for me. But in the Novigrad of the time, nothing was simple. Nothing was as it seemed. Questioned Reuven about Dandelion's disappearance without raising any suspicions. Fear gripped the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. He knew that shortly before I disappeared without a trace, I had been planning to rob Siggy Reuven, one of the most powerful and dangerous men in the north. He would have to inquire about my fate without arousing any suspicions, which was a tall order indeed, for while Geralt may be an excellent Witcher, he is one lousy actor.
I've no small coins.
Back again, you trap.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
If I was seeking to get you right there at Lock Lane, we would not be I believe I shall stop coming.
How can I be of service?
What are you serving today?
Ooh. Need some Mandrake cordial. What is this? Est? I didn't realize he had Scoia'tael cards. Nice.
See you later.
Times indeed. Blimey, there were a barrel of beer and a cup in my right hand.
Let's see here. It's time to tweak this Scoia'tael Gwent deck. Try to improve the damn thing, because it's not that great. That should make it a lot more formidable.
You look familiar.
I've talked to this guy before.
Ah, you're back.
Let's see these books of yours.
Yeah,
Farewell.
I'm done here. Sorry about that. Siggy Rubin.
Not here, Matt.
Let's see what I can make in alchemy now, because I needed that mandrake cordial for something. To make a white goal. Alright.
Temple Guard let even you into the city. Me? The more I drink, the clearer I think. Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Go to the boathouse. Bathhouse, excuse me. Talk to Siggy Rubin.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him.
Nice chin, bro.
I'm happy.
Let me guess, he's a eunuch.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Really? Can't see shit in here. Getting a lot of Han fiber. Tell you, there was one thing I am going to do is turn this backlight on. The backlight here is putting a glare on the TV that I don't like down here in the corner. So I need to get undressed. Either way, I think. But even if I can't pick to do one before the other. I think the second objective precludes the first. I mean, did I say that right? I think I did. And he is a eunuch. I called it. I think the chin really his fat chin really gave it away.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
I'm glad you enjoyed, bro. Oh crap, it's co-ed.
Nice bum you have. You were right. He doesn't blush.
Go fuck your mum's tits.
You always wear tight trousers. Mitts to yourself.
And Junior cut off his hand and ordered them to shove it up the
See
horse's
ya.
arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace.
Oh, Wolfie. Take care.
Bloody easy. Aye.
Aye?
Oh, Wolfie.
Lovely. Think you're funny? Think you're funny?
Ow! Oh, Wolfie.
Did she?
I was made for loving.
Fucking talk enough.
What are you playing at? My bestie?
Son got an invite, chose not to come. I'll show you.
Just a bit more and I'll drop
Cleavers
this
is
job.
bigger. He's hung like a horse. Clear that you've
Shave
not
your
seen
mug.
Reuven's. Gudrun calls it Herberos. Does it loop back on itself?
God.
You copper, look, you've got a pie.
Whoa! Jackass!
Yes.
Yay.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
The Witcher.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins!
No shit. What?
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive! Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence?
I was about to say, they're going to speculate.
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed, eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
I need to find Whoreson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I'm
This dude's on one of the
soaking in
Gwent
hot water
cards.
At least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf. But you'll have to enter through the pits. Endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just
Temple
on the
Isle.
other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told,
About to
they're
say.
awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations,
They're about the same.
bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out,
Oh.
she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. Gwent's like politics, just more honest. Care for a game against an old master?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's play.
I've got an elf deck with your name on it, brother. Skoyath Hill. He's playing Northern Realms. He's going heavy on that siege row. Crap. I'm messing this all up. Are you kidding me? Great.
Know what? You should really stick to killing monsters.
Can I play him again?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Time for a round of cards.
Ah, yes, sure.
Yeah, let's play.
I only need one of these horns. Sweet, I got Yennefer. Hmm. If I don't win this time, I'm going to replay him with the Nilfgaard deck. I don't know what he's doing now. Well, that was a surprise.
Not bad. See you don't have Esterad Tyson in your deck. Here, he's yours.
Thanks. Know anyone else I could win some cards off of?
I know an elf you might try. Got an excellent card in his deck. You'll find him beyond the city walls, where the Scoia'tael stragglers have their shanty town.
Gwent, big city players.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme.
Oh my god.
Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did. I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So
This guy's playing both sides of the kingdom. He's a spy.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
What about a duel? Ah.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Crazy. We got loot though. Let's see, after all that, I'm sure we got some character entries. Not sure if we got a bestiary entry or not. Don't think we did. Cleaver. A joke circulates about the back alleys and seedy taverns of Novigrad. It claims the dwarf Carlo Varis, one of the four leading lights of the local criminal strata, was in his own way a fierce proponent of racial coexistence. He applied this principle in a somewhat selective fashion, however. Cleaver firmly felt that, as an assimilated dwarven resident of the city of Novigrad, he had every right to run his own business. Anyone who had a problem with the way he ran it or with the nature of his dealings, be they dwarf, human, or halfling, revealed themselves as vile racist. And what was the only fitting thing to do with such scum? Why, feed them to a herd of ferociously hungry dogs. Right after he sliced off their fingers with his namesake Cleaver. Naturally, such tales could very well have been made, or have been mere rumor and slander, but very few had the courage to test their veracity. Cleaver was famed for his hot temper. What boiled his blood hottest of all, however, were folk who thought they could pull one over on him. No wonder, then, that the attack by Whoreson's thugs riled him somewhat. The violent tirade he directed at Wiley clearly contained not idle threats, but promises he meant to keep, even if doing so meant leaving half of a district of the city in ruins. Dijkstra. The individual masquerading as Siggy Reuben was in fact none other than Sigismund Dijkstra, the former head of Redanian intelligence, and a man Geralt and I had many dealings with in the past. He had fallen out of King Radovid's favor, and nothing had been heard of him for many years. Now it seemed he had finally decided to emerge from the shadows, but instead of returning to high political wrangling, he dove deep into the criminal underground and quickly surfaced as one of its leading figures. Though he did not show it in his own way, Dijkstra respected Geralt, even though the very thought of their last meeting brought a pained grimace to his face. The two had found themselves standing in each other's way during the coup on Thanad Island. The stalemate was quickly broken when Geralt summarily broke Dijkstra's leg. This spy's life story would make for a positively enthralling adventure tale. A victim of Philippa Eilhardt's intrigues, he had been forced to flee Redania at breakneck speed or have his own neck broken by assassins. For a certain time he sought refuge in far-off lands, but in the end he decided to return to the free city of Novigrad. Man, we have got a lot of stuff. Get Junior. The gangs of Novigrad. When Geralt entered the Novigrad bathhouse, he happened to walk in on a meeting of the heads of the city's criminal underworld. Becoming an unwitting participant in their conversation, he learned of the conflict between the triumvirate made up of the King of Beggars, Siggy Reuben, and Carlo Cleaver Varis on one hand, and Whoreson Jr. and the unknown powers backing him on the other. Cleaver in particular wanted Whoreson gone and offered Geralt help in finding and getting to the bastard, which suited Geralt's interests. They say hands aplenty make for light work, and Geralt had every reason to believe this applied to gang warfare as much as it did to cleaning a barn, so he graciously accepted the gangster's offer. Did I complete anything? I guess not. A lot of stuff's happening all at once, but this is getting... This game's like watching a good TV series or movie. Let's tweak this. I think I got a Northern Realms card. Let's see. I don't know. Just a quick check of this Scoia'tael deck, but I think, yeah, I think I got everything I have in there. All right, let's follow Siggy Reuben. We'll take all the loot we can while we're here. Might as well.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
What the hell? Somebody down here is like eating raw pigs.
White wolf?
What the hell is this?
Bart, stop that, now!
Oh, a freaking troll.
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinking. But less thinking. But sadness.
Yeah, where did you get
Where'd
him?
you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
What are we saying was the value? Yeah.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, careful. Oh, God.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad
An explosion, huh?
Head fall.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Yeah, we can see that,
Not
brother.
talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Chorfun gone.
What the hell is Chorfun?
Troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection.
He's dead.
Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
What the hell came out of the water?
Describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Bart the Troll. Bart the Troll guarding Dijkstra's treasure could have been the poster boy for the latest craze among Novigrad's wealthy strata. A trend that had swept over everyone, from bankers and merchants to underworld crime bosses. The fashion in question prized guards marked not just by fierce loyalty, but also by massive size, endless stamina, and crushing physical strength. A well-developed intellect, on the other hand, was considered unnecessary and quite possibly detrimental to the guard's performance. To be blunt, a good watchman should be brainless enough to render any thought of betraying his master impossible. That is why trolls, ogres, and as a last result, magic crossbreeds were highly priced for such roles. It looks like we got an entry on Cleaver and Dijkstra. Well aware of Geralt's extraordinary talents, Dijkstra asked him to help him find the stolen treasure. Though Geralt knew the identity of the criminal mastermind responsible, he decided... Oh, Geralt knows who did it, huh? He decided not to divulge its information, set about investigating as if the case were a complete mystery. Is it the King of Beggars? It's either the King of Beggars or Whoreson Jr. I'd be interested to see which one it is. But we should have a new potion here. I thought I got a potion. Oh, there it is. I see it. It automatically threw it in my inventory here. Pop's mold antidote. Let's see if I can make some more of that stuff, because I'm anticipating that I'm going to need it. Where the hell is it? It shouldn't be a decoction. Where the hell is it? Manuscript page. I should have it in my alchemy menu. It's not a bomb. It should not be a decoction. Should not be an oil. I don't know where the hell it is. It's not in the books section. Shouldn't it be in the oh man. I only have 3 charges of this damn stuff. Where do I store all the recipes that I obtain?
Dandelion, what the hell have you got yourself into? Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Bart can help me with
got
anything.
Minute. But no minute got. But rocks got. Rocks want?
No.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Really?
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. Yeah. But here. His.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His order, not animal all act.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock.
Wow.
The
We're getting
hissing,
somewhere, I
Where
guess.
does it come from?
But he's here in Love Tree.
What?
Where Bart turned them.
What?
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time God. Torfun go. But God now nothing.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Oh, dude. Gonna bum rush me like that? Alright.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Shouldn't go any further without taking that out over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
It turned out Siggy Rubin was none other than Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence and a man well known to Geralt from past adventures. In an atypical bout of ignorance, Dijkstra had no inkling I was involved in the theft of his gold. He treated Geralt's appearance as a fortunate coincidence and offered him a handsome sum in return for help finding his stolen wealth and the thief who had stolen it. Geralt and Dijkstra thus both wanted to find the exact same person, yours truly, albeit for entirely different reasons. Seizing this bit of good fortune, Geralt accepted the offer and hoped against hope Dijkstra wouldn't catch on to his double dealing. Fear gripped the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. He knew that shortly before I disappeared without a trace, I'd been planning to rob Siggy Reuven, one of the most powerful and dangerous men in the North. He would have to inquire about my fate without arousing any suspicion, which was a tall order indeed, for while Geralt may be an excellent Witcher, he is one lousy actor. Alright.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Alright, looks like if I go this way, I need to drink that potion. And what the hell? Why is this not on my alchemy page? Like, why can't I make any more of it? And why is it not showing up? It should be under either potions or quest item.
Getting harder to breathe.
Alright.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course. Another trinket.
Well, there's the corpse he was talking about. I think this is the dude he left behind.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Yeah. Dijkstra. Alright. These drowners, let's do this. We'll put on some oils. That'll do a drowner good.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Dandelion's crew. And not everywhere. And the corpses. Otherwise, they'll never stop congregating. Adrenals will go feed elsewhere. Getting close.
How about Ard, you freak? There we go. Huh. That's locked from this side, huh?
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Ah, that's it. So it was Dandelion that performed the robbery. I should have known that. I mean, Dandelion was talking about robbing Dijkstra in the logs that I was reading through. I'm still trying to remember what his motivation was. Wait a second, am I missing something? can't go through this door. I don't know.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
So where is this taking me in relation to Novigrad? Okay. Well, let's go back. Go talk to our buddy Dijkstra.
Can we talk a bit more?
But talk will.
No.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Oh, wait a second. Dijkstra, reporting in.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed
An
down
insider,
with the
huh?
runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting here.
Well, there's something definitely interesting here.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Who is Hinkle?
Impossible. Why?
Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter.
Ah.
Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
Might have been disguised.
He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw
Exactly.
the impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Time was on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Yes?
Oh, man. So we just got a quest update. Like an excavator uncovering an ancient elven masterpiece, Geralt slowly revealed the hidden brilliance of my plan. He discovered we had not barged in directly from the sewers like brain-dead lugs, but had instead struck from the inside by placing a bomb in one of the tub's drain pipes. Hearing this, Dijkstra summoned his faithful eunuch Happen and had him examine the bathhouse guest registry. From it, they learned the tub in question had been used that day by a certain Margrave Henkel. Nothing unusual about a Margrave giving his corns a bit of a soak, but this particular Margrave had shelved corns and all a few months prior to the break-in. Dijkstra thus tasked Geralt with examining the Margrave's residence, in the hope that the Witcher would find some trace of the stolen treasure there. Fear gripped the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. Yada yada yada. We've read that portion of the quest log several times over, so interesting. This keeps getting more and more interesting. We're going to find this impersonator jackass, and we're going to bring him to the justice of the underworld.
Trouble?
Did I fill out my Gwent deck for the Scoia'tael? Okay, did. Let me repair my gear here.
Top-notch swords?
Thank you.
Show me what you have in stock.
Need to sell some of this junk anyways, the stuff that's weighing me down. There we go.
So long.
And we'll go over here into Vimy Vivaldi and do a currency conversion.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Okay, stand back. We're gonna use Ard.
Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
The Last Wish. I think I've read this. Getting to the point where all the books have been read.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
Mysterious note, the wine from your birth year is simply brilliant, startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it, but afterwards please place the bottle back where you found it. With love from D. Dandelion.
Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
I think that's Ceres' birth year, 1251.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
That was one of the components for the bombs. Wyvern oil.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
Letter from Dudu? Really? A guy named Dudu?
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Dudu Biberveld. Dudu Biberveld. Geralt and I had known the Doppler Dudu for years, from before the moment we had actually met him, in fact. You see, we first unwittingly talked to him when he was in Novigrad impersonating another friend of mine, a halfling merchant named Dainty Biberveld. Dudu had assumed Dainty's form to use the merchant's network of contacts for some business endeavors of his own. Dainty was infuriated at first at his inability to locate the imposter who had inserted himself into his dealings, but when Dudu's investments began in generating sizable returns, the halfling changed his tune. He took the Doppler on as a partner, introduced him to everyone as his cousin, Dudu Bilberveld. Siri, Dudu, and I had all embroiled ourselves in quite the fiasco, but unlike me, the Doppler was not caught by the Temple Guard. I'm going to take a guess here that we're going to have to put on some Hangman's Venom if we're going to get in a fight downstairs. Where the hell is Hangman's Venom? There we go. It's Dijkstra.
Dijkstra. And Triss.
Triss. What the hell?
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Information's out of date. We are not.
Yes, I know. You partied a week after the summit at Loch Muin, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell?
That's my secret, lovebirds. Really must be going. Good luck.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Hope not. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then. Thanks.
Yes, Geralt?
Okay.
So long, Triss.
What the hell? I guess she just poured it out. The old spy's intuition did not lead him astray. Margrave Hinkle's home truly did prove a source of many interesting and vital clues. Firstly, they discovered that Geralt's Doppler acquaintance of yore, Dudu, had been one of the heist's participants. It was he who had disguised himself as Margrave Hinkle and placed the bomb in the drainpipe. A letter left by Dudu contained further revelations. Ciri had taken part in the heist as well. The stolen gold had ended up in the hands of the commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Minge, and I, Dandelion, was now this heinous man's prisoner. Geralt clearly needed to confront Minge. The question was how. The cautious guardsman would never agree to a meeting, unless, that is, for Geralt had something to offer him, a prize so tempting he'd throw caution to the wind. Triss Marigold, vile sorceress and member of the even viler Lodge of Sorceresses, was willing to offer herself up as irresistible bait for this fanatic hunter of witches, putting her life in danger in order to save Ciri, and I dare say with a thought in her heart for the art-loving denizens of the North, who otherwise risked being deprived of their most prominent bard. So I didn't lie to Dijkstra. It was Minge who orchestrated this heist. He just, I guess, finds it a hard pill to swallow. So we've got 6 hours of in 6 in-game hours to mess around. And believe it or not, there's a couple of undiscovered locations back here in Velen that were a little too high level before. Like this one near Frischlo. And the road to Bald Mountain. And this guarded treasure here. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to Frieslau. While we wait till midnight. I'll double back and hit the sign at Hierarch Square. .13 p.m. Let's see. Does this consume time? I guess it does. It should, I guess. You would think it would. You would think, wouldn't you? But maybe. No. Frieslau. Well, it consumed about an hour of time. We need that swallow potion, damn it. And I think we need elemental oil. Got a bestiary entry on gargoyles now. Gold sapphire ring. It just me, or is it that gargoyle ogling us? Lara Estevan, burglar from Loch Muine. Gargoyles are stone statues brought to life by magic in order to guard mages' laboratories and lairs from intruders. Their appearance alone has scared off more than one prospective burglar. Those who do not take fright at the sight of these horned and winged monstrosities usually die shortly thereafter, torn to shreds by stony claws. Well, I'll be damned. Where would we head to next? Bald Mountain? Yeah, why not? See if we can handle Bald Mountain. You know, I don't remember this fire being here. At all. What the hell? Something's happened here. This fire was not here before. What the hell's going on? Freaking weird. I don't know. Strange. Oh shit. Alright, I still cannot handle this place. I didn't realize that they were that much higher in level.
That's it, Roach. Hey there.
Enhanced Thunderbolt. Tawny Oil. If I take a guess, I'm going to go with Elemental Oil. Whoa. So we got another potion that might be able to help here. Consume that. Consume that. We need some bombs now. Wow, that didn't do a whole lot of damage. Gotta be patient with these guys. Okay. Blood sword. Level 14 silver sword. A relic, not too bad, but in my opinion, this Griffin silver sword enhanced is still better. Okay. Hell, it's almost midnight. Ooh, it might be a little too late now.
What's he doing?
Ooh. Oh!
It's a material world.
Yeah, I guess it is a little too late since it's 2 hours after midnight. Damn it. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, but that means I can go ahead and rest up. It's 3 in the morning. Oh, so I guess I missed the quest queue when I was doing the undiscovered locations, but anyways, it's about 2 hours 11 minutes in here. I'm planning on ending the stream here pretty soon. I might as well end it here now, actually. So 2 hours 11 minutes in, we're on the quest Count Royven's Treasure. We're meeting Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor around midnight. We'll continue this in the next episode on the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt playthrough, Act 1, Novigrad, Episode 13, and this will be the conclusion of Act 1, Novigrad, Episode 12. We'll be picking it back up later today. I've got some things to tend to. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon here. I'll probably be back on around, I don't know, 6 o'clock, somewhere in the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour. Have a good day. Peace.